Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. A lot has been happening behind the scenes this month with the Sister Wives, including some good old social media drama. Here is my Sister Wives update for July 2020. First, let's start with what we'll call a minor incident between Mariah and Peyton. For those who don't know, Mariah is Mary's only daughter. She is very vocal about social justice. She lives in Chicago and she's also a yoga teacher. Peyton is Christine's son. He's in the military and probably has a lot more conservative in his views than Mariah, let's say. So earlier this month, Peyton posted this image on his Instagram in support of the police. He even hashtagged like Blue Lives Matter. And let's face it, we're in a time period where there's so many hot button issues and a lot of different perspectives. And someone commented on Peyton's post and said something to the effect of, "You should call your sister and have a conversation with her about this." Well, Peyton decided to reply, which was kind of a mistake, probably in retrospect, and he said, "I'm confused as to why people think Mariah will make a difference. I love Mariah very much, but we can't stand each other." Boom. Cue all the blogs picking this up like it was the most dramatic thing that ever happened. Then, to make things even more complicated, Audrey, who is Mariah's fiance, replied to Peyton on Instagram to defend Mariah's honor and said, "Black Lives Matter, and I cannot believe some of the things you've said here. Mariah and I can't stand each other. That's not what you were thinking when you called her crying 2 weeks ago." The plot thickens. So that exchange was super awkward and uncomfortable, and it made me think, like, who in the family has which views on these subjects? Who is more in line with Mariah and who is more in line with Peyton? Alright, so now let's move on to Mariah's mom, Mary. Well, let me tell you, Mary has been selling LuLaRoe clothing like a champ. She's constantly live on Facebook and people are just buying shirt after shirt after shirt. So I totally believe the theory that Mary makes the most money compared to the other wives. She recently attended the LuLaRoe annual convention, virtually of course, and apparently with her feet up. People have been causing a stir about her eyebrows somehow because she posted this and said, "Just a Wednesday selfie because I know y'all are bored and need to be talking about my eyebrows again." And the hashtags she used included, "I'm not obsessed, you're obsessed," and hashtag "I love myself." First of all, like, go Mary for sticking it to the haters. People can be crazy critical on Instagram, but I haven't seen anything about her eyebrows. I guess that's like a thing. But dealing with it with humor is probably the right thing to do. Aside from that, Lizzie's Heritage Inn, which is Mary's bed and breakfast, reopened for business with restrictions on July 7th. I really wonder, like, how busy is the inn these days? Does anyone know if it's usually booked up? I'm sure business is somewhat slow given the situation. Mary also continues to post philosophical posts like this one, a quote by Alexander the Great. And she continues to post images with Mosby the dog, who is Mariah's dog, but does he now live with Mary because he is constantly in her pictures. Alright, so next let's go to Janelle. Janelle is still tending to her garden a lot. She posted this image and said, "I'm not sure I need to apologize for all the posts about my garden, lol. It is something I find a lot of joy in. I'm definitely not the world's best gardener, so when there is success, it is sweet." She also mentioned that Gabriel helps her a lot in a comment below that. So it's like a family garden sort of thing. And again, this is straight up Janelle's alley because she likes to be thrifty and garden saves a lot of money. It's like in nature and she loves that too. She also went to visit Maddie for a couple days and spent a day on the beach with her kids. She says, "Took a few days to visit Maddie and family. Spent a day at the beach. Uncle Gabe rocked. He spent the day with Axel in the waves, letting him play and keeping him safe. So grateful for family. Wow, like Gabriel is getting a lot of love and mentions from Janelle. Once again, I mean, Janelle has such great kids. There's really no doubt about that. Janelle has also been wearing a mask around town, and she even started a Cameo account. For anyone wondering, Cameo is a platform where celebrities charge a certain amount of money, and then in return they give like personal greetings, like happy birthday messages or happy anniversary. You can now get a personalized greeting from Janelle for like, and I went to check and it's like $30. So looks like she's trying to make extra money. And this is like a really easy way to do that. Janelle also went hiking in Oak Creek Canyon in a class group. She says that she's heard about this place since moving to Flagstaff and it's beautiful. She said they use masks when appropriate. And I'm shocked. Wow, like Janelle is really like out there in nature. She's gardening, she's hiking, she's at the beach, she's everywhere. Okay, so let's go to Christine. Okay, so obviously Christine is still with her kids a lot. I actually saw a video on her Facebook Live where she was watching her kids in the rain jump on a trampoline, and it was like the sweetest thing I've ever seen. Like they looked like they were just living life together, and it was great. On Instagram, she posted this image of Truly and said, "This kid truly always wins. Seriously, without cheating, ever." Looks like they were playing a game of Sorry. What a classic. Summer reading is also a theme at Christine's house, and Christine posted this of herself reading in the park, and she also says that she misses going to the grocery store and talking to everyone. And that's how much she usually talks to people. Like she'll literally talk to everyone in the grocery store. And she says this is not a situation for extroverts. And it's so true. Honestly, this is not a situation for extroverts because we're all isolated in like our own little world. Okay, so now let's go to Cody. And Cody has posted a little bit, a very minor little bit. On Twitter, he posted this quote from Ronald Reagan about the importance of protecting freedom. It reads, "Freedom is never more than one generation away from extinction. We didn't pass it to our children in the bloodstream. It must be fought for, protected, and handed on for them to do the same. Or one day we will spend our sunset years telling our children and our children's children what it was once like in the United States where men were free." He also posted this tweet where he says he's 52 but still feels like he has something to prove. But like, what does he have to prove, I wonder? I mean, he's done so much. He's had so many kids. Like, what has he not accomplished is what I mean. As for Robin, still nothing, guys. I mean, Robin has little kids and she has been absent from social media. And that's honestly probably because, I don't know why, but some people say pretty terrible things about her on social media. So like, why would she want to participate? And speaking of rumors, why are there like a million stories about Mary leaving Cody or anything like that? I feel like, I mean, if she doesn't wear her wedding ring like once, it's like this huge deal and it's turned into like these stories. I don't think there's real evidence that she's actually leaving the family and leaving Cody. Like, I don't know, like it's not a bed of roses, like the whole situation, but I just really don't think that that's what's going on at all. Like, what do you guys think? Like, do you guys think that some of the blogs are right and that she left or is leaving Cody? Or do you guys think that she's going to continue to honor her commitment to the family and continue to kind of see it through? Who knows? Maybe Cody and Mary can turn it around. All right, thank you so much for joining my July 2020 Sister Wives update. And please stay tuned for all my monthly updates because I think I'm going to make it like a series and continue doing these. It seems like people are really enjoying them. And if you like this video, please give it a like. If you like my content, please subscribe to my channel. All right, guys, have a great day and night, and I will talk to you soon.